Hey guys, this is DataCrypt here, and this is going to be a virtual blog of me trading every day and looking at the currency and crypto markets. And I just wanted to share my information to everyone out there in the community, whoever's watching, and maybe you guys have some tips for me, and maybe you guys learned something from me. Um, so the goal and aim is 100,000 by the end of the year off of a $5,000 investment. It's insane. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I better learn how to do it. And so that's what I'm trying to aim for here. Um, so let me go ahead and just start off real quick and just explain how I invested into crypto in the first place. So the first two areas that I went into was Bitcoin.com and Coinbase.com, and I'll give you guys some referral links below. And if you click on the referral, I get $10. You get $10, so that's pretty cool. So if you're a first-time investor, you get a free $10 if you make a purchase of $100 or more. But just real quick, with Bitcoin.com, I was able to do credit card transactions, and it feels like there was no limit. They do verification, so you have to hold your credit card in your hand like this, and then you have to hide the middle digits, and you look at the camera, you take a picture, and you have to send it over. But roughly it took about an hour and a half for verification and another 4 hours before it hit into my Binance account. So, well, first you need a Binance account, and what you want to do is you want to have this deposit here, and you want to directly deposit it into your BTC deposit address. So just go ahead and provide that information to Bitcoin.com. It actually goes to a third-party website, so just keep that in mind. It goes into a third-party website when you're purchasing, and it's roughly about 7.5% in fees. So it was for $2,000 of Bitcoins, it was $150 in fees. So that's a pretty hefty amount. Also on Coinbase, let's see here, dashboard. And you could buy it here. You can see I have bought Bitcoin through my credit card twice, and a wire transaction one time. So credit card purchase, and I believe this one, I'm not exactly sure. One of these was a wired transfer of, I believe, $750. And what's nice about a wire transfer, it's you only pay $7 extra, if I'm not mistaken. So to get $750 into your Coinbase account, I paid $7, and I think I could have done a lot more and could have got my funds at a very cheap rate. The only drawback with Coinbase.com and wiring your funds is that it takes a significant amount of time before your funds arrive. So if you do a wire transfer, it could take about a week, and that's what I waited. So Coinbase.com, you could do credit card. It's almost instantaneous, but it's limited to $750. However, Bitcoin.com, you could do credit card, and it doesn't seem to have a limit. And I think and also call your credit card company, get it pre-authorized, because they're going to call you. So call your credit card company, call the number in the back of your card, give them a call, and let them know, hey, pre-authorization amount of $2,150, which was mine, is coming, and please pre-authorize it because they're going to call for fraud. Same thing happens with Coinbase.com. So if you're gonna, if you see here how much I purchased, just make sure your credit card company knows about it. So roughly from here, as well as from the Bitcoin.com website, I went ahead and collected about $4,750, or excuse me, about 0.3 BTC worth. That's what I collected. At the time, it was about 17,000, so didn't have much BTC. Okay, I started with very minimal amount of BTC. And another quick note, why I went with the Bitcoin.com website is that I didn't have to pay an additional $15 to transfer my Coinbase Bitcoin over to Binance and then wait another God knows how long before it gets to my Binance account. With Bitcoin.com, it straight went into my Binance account, which was really nice. Again, the deposit address here. So that's how you get Bitcoin. Okay. But after that, I just started trading. So the very first trade, I guess I could show you guys is if I go to my order history and I look at the very beginning, and I made a lot of trades here, and a lot of dumb trades. So hopefully you learn from my mistakes. But XML, I bought that at a very dirt cheap price of 861, and I bought it at market, which was pretty dumb as well. You should always do buy limits, and you know, I just wanted to get it done with. So you can see here, I started with $750, which was about 650, and that was 0.03 worth of BTC. I made a lot of mistakes because I first bought Litecoin, then I had to transfer Litecoin to Binance, then transfer that to BTC. Then I could, as you can see here, then a 2 Litecoin worth, and then I was able to buy my XML, and that was my first purchase of $4,280. And you can see I got ripped on fees, so I lost like probably 150 bucks right off of that. And another thing I do is, next purchase I make is XML, and I'll go into a lot of this in a little bit. But I made some investments at the very beginning, and some of the things that I did make mistakes is before I let some time slide, and I guess this was a smart move, but selling us a little bit of your portions is okay. I just sold a lot of my portions. But let's go ahead and take a look at my portfolio, and that's the last little bit I'll cover here. So let's go ahead and take a look at my portfolio, and this is what ended up happening in the course of the 3 weeks or excuse me, 4 weeks. So December 13th all the way to now is January 9th. Started with about 5,000, okay, just to make it even. And now I am roughly about $11,800. Okay, that's where I'm at right now, and my profit, I'm losing about, I'm losing some money right now. Right now as well, I have everything sort of squared away to January 9th. I just wanted to start at a blank slate, and I will be updating this quite often so it matches and reflects myself. If there's a lot of things I have purchased here multiple times, like for example Stellar, I bought in twice, REQ I bought in twice, Binance I bought multiple times, Icon I sold and rebought back in, IOTA I sold and rebought back in, Neo I bought over 3 times and then sold again, and Railblocks. So what I ended up doing was just calculating the averages of my buy and how much I had left. That gave me my average BTC that I purchased it at. So so far my biggest saving grace here is Railblocks. I have gained significant amount of value through Railblocks here, as you can see, and that's where I have made majority of my cash. Now Stellar Lumens, some of this is actually not accurate because I've gained a lot more on Stellar. I just sold. I gained a lot more on Ripple. I sold Binance again, and I redistributed my funds and diversified my portfolio. Chainlink is something I just recently picked up. IOTA is something that I purchased I shouldn't have. I should have waited for the dip, which I knew for myself was at 2,400 Satoshis, or excuse me, yeah, 24K Satoshis. But I bought it at 30K Satoshis, and I know that's my mistake, but this is uptrending, so I'm hoping this will be a safe bet, even though I am down $153 on that. REQ was sort of a bad one as well. I got out of the market and I rebought into the market on the hype of REQ going up. So this is where I lost money as well in IOTA. And I made a lot of mistakes on the run. I bought into Verge, I bought into Tron, sold those things early, took hits in multiple different areas. So this is my portfolio. I just wanted to give you guys a quick introduction of where I'm at, and this is my current holdings right now, and the goal is 100K. Thanks.